Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We just paused to start a new episode. We're on episode 2 here. And I believe the game is paused. There we go. I was like, I don't see any movement. This is weird. And so we have some stone. We've been using a lot more stone because of the stone houses. So we are going to start gathering. We need more stone so we can build more stone houses. So if you're wondering, if you're here and you're like, why is he building so many stone houses? Wood houses are so much cheaper, and it's true, they are a lot cheaper. But the issue is they use a lot more fuel. So the stone houses are ultimately the better choice. Since we have a stable society right now, we don't need to have a huge growth yet. We are going to gather stone for stone houses, and we have plenty of laborers. And so we need to actually get to the point where we have more jobs for them to do. So we need more stone. I might actually put an iron mine right in here because we've got lots of stone. Not stone. We've got lots of laborers that are just going around gathering raw resources, which is fine right now. I'm okay with them gathering the raw resources. Let's get travel in this area a little bit better, since we know they're going to be coming through this area a lot. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we're going to go like this. Now you see, when you do it like this, it will just do squares, but if you hold the shift button, it'll do the shortest route. And since I know people travel through this area a lot, and they probably go diagonal, I'm going to do it like that. And then we're going to have our roads set up to where they will be able to come and go much faster. And one woodcutter is still more than enough for this area right now. It's telling us we have 108 stored logs, wood logs, woodcutter logs, the firewoods, right here. And so really, I mean, we might eventually need to get another, but really probably what happened is everyone went and filled their houses for wintertime, and the woodcutter was off in no man's land gathering stone. So we have 11 laborers. That's way too many laborers. So we're probably, well, the issue is we're going to build more houses, which are going to make more laborers, which eventually will work out to our benefit, I promise you. So let's go ahead and continue with this design down here. Let's check our market. It covers this area right down here. And so I'm probably going to keep up the design that I have, which is houses like this, and a double road in the middle, mostly because that's just what I want. And then we will put road across. So these houses right here are going to be for the fisher's hut. So we're going to put another storage barn down in this area for the fishers to immediately be able to put their stuff in. And we might even put another fisher's hut down here and kind of do a double fisher's hut. So we'll see. And there is the person. There's the market person. You can see he's got a wheelbarrow. So he's gathering up, he or she is gathering up lots of resources and bringing them all to the middle. That's the beauty of the market, is they bring everything to the middle for you, and everyone can come get it from here instead of having to go to the various storage barns that they are located at. So we will get these builders building these roads, excellent, and they will expand these stone houses. You can see I have so many laborers, my stone went up like crazy. Now, here's the issue. Our health is going down, so now we're going to need to get the herbalist. And so we will go ahead and build the herbalist. In this area right here, there's plenty of trees. Is there a way I could fit it here? There's no way to get around it. So we're going to just build it like right here. Our food has been reached again, so that is why we have even more laborers. Oh, I accidentally shut my limits down somehow. So we are going to raise the limit of food again to 7,000. we are going to get our herbalist up and running so that we can start getting a little bit more health. And something that will also help our health would be clothing, as well as diversity in food. So once we get the fish up, that will help out as well. But let's get the herbalist up now. The herbalist will gather the herbs, they will bring it to the market, and that will make it perfect. Everything will be good. We'll love it. I love how they're using this road, except for the people in the market. Except for when they're coming back. They use the road pretty good. I like a useful road. It's great. And our builders will be building this herbalist, and we will put full amount of people in here to start gathering our herbs. So our people aren't very healthy, but they're happy. That's all that matters, right? We don't need a healthy population, we need a happy population. Because happy people that laugh more are healthier, right? Well, not according to this. Science, you're wrong. Just kidding, science is hardly ever wrong. So we're going to put 2 of our laborers straight into the herbalist, and they're going to start gathering. I like to have it right here because it's right in the circles of these other 2, so it's perfect. Plenty of herbs that will be coming in. And look, our people found love. Excellent. Are any of these people of age yet? Some of them are getting there, actually. We just started that area. And so we have plenty of laborers still. So now we're going to diversitize our food and start getting some fish. So you can see here, the bigger the circle in the water, the more fish they catch. But you can only build it in certain areas, so I'm going to build it right there. And then I'm going to do another one down here. Excellent. And then I'm going to put their storage barn in the middle, right here. And then I'll build their roads. So that will sink in 8 of our laborers to get fish, which will diversitize our food. Excellent. But we just had a couple more people become laborers, so these people are builders and laborers right now, but as soon as we assign them jobs fishing, a lot of them, they'll move over to be fishers. Let's get these built as fast as possible. I believe they gathered up everything else I told them to gather up because they've got a ridiculous amount of stone. I had so many laborers, they probably just ate up all that stone. Excellent. Yeah, they did. They ate it all up. Great. So here we are. They're bringing everything in. Our builders are building. Excellent. And now we will move fishers in. Our reserves of logs is getting low, so let's put these guys to cut. Logs are low because we have so many things that we're building. Excellent. Now we have fishers fishing. So we're going to tell our laborers if they don't have anything else to do that we want some extra logs. So chop down this area. And we're going to tell our builders to go ahead and build our roads. That way we have everything going great. I might need more houses in this area, so that's why I'm going to build a straight road here. So we'll see if I'm going to need more houses or not. Not sure what else I would put down here. If anything, the houses would go in this area to the right of them, but we'll see. I don't think I'm going to need any more houses down this area unless I make the trader's post right here. But really, I think the trader's post would be better right here, since we're clearing this area out anyway. So let's see, how are our fishers doing? They already bringing in fish. And our health is coming back up. It's at, back at half a heart. Up from where it was. We're gathering herbs. And please tell me the herbs are coming into here. I don't see the herbs here. Probably because they're using the herbs as soon as they get them. Because there's no there's a couple herbs in there, but our people are probably off gathering them, bringing them to the middle as soon as they can. Firewood is low, probably because he was off doing something else and winter came. So that would be probably why that happened. And I want to remove all this food stuff here as well. Excellent. So we're clearing out this area. I think one of our next things... Oh, look, we went up another half heart. There comes our health back up. Excellent. I'll probably build a hunter's lodge in one of these. Maybe both of these. We'll see. Trying to decide what I'm going to do. Firewood is low. This is true. He's chopping away like a storm. Maybe we should up the amount of fuel he can store, so next time it won't be low. Yes, I know. You don't have to tell me every season that firewood is low. And we're probably eventually going to build that bridge over to this area. So, more houses will be able to fit in this area. And then I'll be able to expand over into that area as well. But I also have nice open areas right here for fields. So when I actually do get my trading post up, I have plenty of room for it, so that's nice. The next thing we need to start worrying about is, do we want to start educating our children? So we have an 18-year-old male there, a female there, and a male. A female there, and 2 females there. So we might want to actually start considering expanding our houses again. Oop, wrong button. So we know we're going to expand over in this area, and we know that this area covers that. So we have the resources. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna build more houses. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna build 4 houses. We have the resources for it. We got plenty of laborers, so let's make more laborers. So we're getting to the point where we're considering a school, I think. A school would be a good addition to our little bustling community here. The benefit of schools, if you don't know, is that your laborers don't become laborers until they're like 16 or 18. So it cuts down on how many laborers you have. Aw, someone had a weak heart. And a gatherer finally died of old age. We had our first death of old age. So that's nice. Oh look, somebody moved into the house. They died and they moved in. Excellent. And so we have that going. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to let this run. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's right. I'm putting you down for a second. Okay, doesn't look like anything crazy happened while I was gone. I had to put you down real quick because my son is banging on his door. He's in his nap time. He wants out, but it's not time for him to come out yet. So he's banging on his door saying, I want out. But we're not going to let him out yet because it still is quiet time. And I didn't want you guys to hear the banging like crazy, so that's why I put you down for a second. Okay, so that really ate into our stone supply. I think we're going to need to build that bridge over to get to this stone. Because we need the ability to get stone faster. So we're going to build that bridge. Bridges are under the road area because it's considered a road. And we're going to put a little bridge right there. I could have put it a little bit further down, but I want my trading post in that area. I don't want to have to worry about not being able to place my trading post. So that's why I put it a little bit further down. You know, when I think about it, we might as well go ahead and put our trader's post in. And then we will pause it because we don't want the resources to come. We had another childbirth death. So we just have it placed and ready to be put in, but we're not going to have anyone start building it yet. So our laborers are still going up. Our builders are still doing good. Excellent. Everything's doing good here. How's our fish production? Brought in about 400 fish last season. This one brought in about 600. You can see this one has a little bit more circle in the water, and that's why it's bringing in a little bit more. Okay, firewood is low again. Another person die of old age. It's okay. The old agers will die, and that is fine. We're getting to the age where the next generation is starting. Well, a lot of these people in this area are old. Actually, I need to look into this area to see who we have that needs to move out. We have a male there, and that is it. So, you know, I think... let me look at the resources. I think I'm gonna put a school in, though. It's only going to take 16 stone and 50 wood. We're going to do it. We're going to put this school in, and we're going to put it right here. Let's see here. Can't fit it in here because of the road. I'm going to put it right next to the market, maybe. That way the bustling community can keep track of their children. Go. So we have these people getting together and making babies. Excellent. So our population will continue to grow. Ever so slowly, but that's okay. We knew it was going to take a while, but that is it's just the way it is. Another person dying in childbirth. Man. And so we brought our health all the way back up to 4 hearts, mostly due to the diversity of the food that we got. We got fish into it as well as getting those herbs. And so both of those things really helped out. Hey, look at this stone right here. Not sure where that came from. We're going to send our labor. I don't think our laborers are doing much right now, so we're going to have them actually get something done. They brought the resources and everything to these really fast. So we're going to try to put an end to that, get them actually doing something. Our workers are going to build this up, and then we are going to have our school, and they're going to be educating our children, which is wonderful. The education of children is great. So we have 0 students currently, but that will change shortly. So a lot of these people, I think once they become 10 now, if they're already a laborer, look at that, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, making babies, taking the house that somebody else left, because they died. That's fine, that's good, we like it. Did anyone else move out? No, but almost. But actually not almost, because they're going to become students. Alright, our laborers are over here smacking away at this iron. Am I on 10? Okay, I still am. I thought maybe it dropped me down. So we're doing good with that. I'm actually going to tell them that the higher priority is this easy stone right here. Start gathering up this stone and making it a priority. We want that stone. And looking at it here, it's going to take 80 stone. Oh, we've got our first student. Yay! 1 student. Let's see here, I think there's a way to follow them. Can't remember how, though. Oh, another student. Excellent. There we go. That influx of people that I said were about to be laborers, so they just became students instead. There's our citizen. That is a teacher. There it is. Teacher. Not educated, so we're going to educate them. We have 4 students. That's excellent. We're going to educate our people. And so we're not going to have a huge influx of laborers coming through anytime soon. But once we actually do have our laborers come through, they will be a lot more efficient. We're going to just keep telling them to gather stuff, because we want this stuff. We're to clear out this area of iron so that we can establish our next gathering and hunting place here, as well as just gathering up our iron. Great, more children born. Excellent. Everything is going great here. We're going to build this road that we have to them. go. So our builder's going to build this road. People will be able to get to that house back and forth a little bit easier. And our nice centralized market is working out perfectly. Everything's being brought here. You can see there's herbs now here, there's tools here, the fish is here, the firewood is here, various foods are here. Everything is nice in here. It's great. Looks like they gathered up most all of this stone, which is nice because this is actually another area where we can put our gatherers. Like, really, a lot of people try to, I think, step away from the gathering and foresters' lodges, and they try to move over to crops too quickly. And if you do that, you will eventually die because it's just too quick. It's not fast. Like, you're doing it too fast, and the people are taking too much time to make the food, so there's not enough food. So really having multiples of these little hubs of gatherers and foresters to keep your logs going good, as well as keeping your food variety up. Like, this is, the gatherer's hut is the best building for variety of food. 4 different types of food come from the gatherer's hut. No other food source has this much variety of food, just the gatherer's hut. So that's why it's really nice to have. So we had a forester die, and someone took his place. We have 5 students. This is excellent. We like students. I think the students will still move out and have children together if we build houses. So we'll see if that actually happens. I don't know if it will. We are ready to build in this area, though, so all these people are going to be needed in this area. So we'll go ahead and build it. First, the gatherer's hut. Alrighty, let's get as much of this in the circle as possible. There we go. And we will put the forester's lodge right next to it. And like always, we will need a stockpile. And a storage barn. Excellent. And we will prioritize this new area to get up and running. So we are getting to the point where we might actually want to consider a quarry, because we've gathered up most of the easy stone in the area. We have a lot of iron still lingering around, but we're not using the iron nearly as quickly as we're using the stone. I mean, we do have some more stone and stuff over here, but I might actually make the quarry right in this area right here, because we won't be using it for much else other than that. And then I can put houses right in here that are within the market's range, and they can just walk across to work the quarry. So I might be doing that. We'll see. Let's get this next hunter's herbs and forester running up. There's a lot of mature trees here already, which is nice. I like that. It's always important when looking to expand somewhere, when first starting, to not cut down the area that you're going to need trees at. You see here we have our logs reached again. We haven't had actually a notice saying that we're low on logs for a while. Or low on, not logs, but, what you call it? I can't think. Firewood. That's what I'm looking for. We haven't had a thing saying you're low on firewood for a while. So we will just continue as we are right now. We're running low on labor. Oh wait, we have one more gatherer than we actually need. There we go. So we're going to have 2 people in the forester's hut, and that will leave still 2 laborers that I will probably put as builders to start, until we get more of these people coming of age. So we have 7 students, so this is where we kind of stagnate on our workers because we decided to invest in the future. And so that is why we do not have any more laborers. Like, we would have had 7 more laborers by now, which is a lot. So we're going to limit this down to 2, and we're going to go up to 6. And that takes away that. We're going to put one of these people not as a builder, but as a laborer, just in case we have another death. And we are going to bring the road with the laborer that we have, and of course, like always, oops, we're going to build our roads for faster travel between this area. Don't know if I already got that area. I'm just kind of going a little road happy here. Nothing else for them to do right now anyway. So we started up our 3rd hub, and now it's kind of a waiting game. The 7 students will come of age and become the laborers in just a little bit. Really, we're going to need more houses. We have 100 stone currently, so I'm going to task the laborers to gather just more stone. All I want is stone. I need the stone. So I got a little ways of a way to come get this stone, but it is the most efficient area to gather the stone. This is a really big area down here, which will be where I will eventually expand and probably set up a 2nd hub with a market down here, servicing areas over here, as well as down here and over here in this area. We'll have quite a big thing going on here, which is great. So we have people working away, they're doing their thing, the builders finishing those roads up, the gatherers are gathering their food, which I've got lots of food. I reached my limit again shortly, for just a little bit. This next time when I reach my limit again, I'm not going to, well, looks like they're at their limit again. So all these gatherers and stuff have become laborers, which I'm okay with right now because I just need a huge influx of stone. So all the gatherers should be over here gathering up stone. Actually, they might be up north gathering up iron still, I don't know. That was a lot of trees falling down at once. Not exactly sure where all they're at. They should be gathering up my stone though, so looks like here's one person. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something. I'm okay with what they're doing though. Firewood is low again. They probably all went to go get firewood. That's probably what it was. And you can see this market, with just 2 people working it, is staying about 40% full. They're doing a really good job of gathering everything up, and every one of the houses is doing a really good job of coming to the market to get their stuff. So it works out really nicely. These roads are still not done because we only have 1 builder, and we have 14 students. So, like I said, we're stagnating a little bit right here as far as the amount of workers we have, but that is because we invested in a school. We almost have more students than we can have in one school. Like, you can only have, I think it's 20 per school, and we're already at 14, and so we are pretty much almost maxed out there. We got an old population here, quite a few students. These people are starting to become old. I remember when they were young and having kids. The good old days, right? And here we are with huge families, which is perfect. We have the food for it. We want the growth. We want huge families. I am perfectly okay with this. So we have an adult now working as a laborer. Is that because we filled this up? No. So our students are now becoming laborers. They will be a lot more efficient in what they're doing, so we'll have a lot more people coming around gathering this stuff. It will be great. Excellent. I'm happy. So what I'm going to do here is I want a little bit more roadage to get to the market. Excellent. So that will give me the point to where I have... Oh, our teacher died of old age. Got a new teacher. I'm going to build these here, then we're going to build some more houses because we will need them. We've reached our log limit. I don't like a log limit so low, so we are going to up it to 400. So we have another person working as a laborer and another person becoming a student. So that big influx of students we had, now we're down to 11. Good. Education. It'll be good, I promise. So this right here is going to be kind of our force of people that will go work in the quarry for stone. And it's going to take quite a bit of stone. I think I can build 2 houses right now. Yeah, I could build another one, but I'll start with 2 right now. My builders have built the road. The people are using the road. Excellent. And we'll eventually get this trading post underway too, but I think I'm going to wait till after I get my quarry set up. And the quarry is going to be here in this area. It's probably going to be like right there. Maybe right there. We'll see. Actually, if I turn it like this, I can scrunch it right there. That might be a good spot for it. Right there, actually. I'm going to tell it to build, and then I'm going to pause it so that I have it marked out where I want it. Okay, we have more students and more children being born. Excellent. So we need to facilitate more growth. So we will have more houses being built here. Now with a quarry, the workers mine it and it just shows up right here on the side. And then laborers have to move it to a stockpile, and then marketers move it to the market. So what I'm going to do in conjunction with this is to put a stockpile right next to it. Probably just a stockpile, kind of like that. And then I'm going to build a road for their fastness to come along this quarry. There we go. So that quarry will be the next thing we have. Okay, so the students do get married to each other. We have enough for another house, so you know what that means. We're building it. Here we go. We'll build it right there. People are still off gathering the stone that we told them to gather, which is great. Now, the best thing about the quarry is it only takes iron and wood to build, which we have a good chunk of iron right now. We don't have much stone. The mine's the same way. It takes stone and wood to build and not iron, which is convenient. Works out really nicely. So we have our builders building there. Excellent. So I think I want to get the quarry operational, so I'm going to unpause it. And I'm going to up the priority on it. So that my laborers will clear the area. My builders were finished building this house. A lot of these people that are here will then move into work in the mines. Not the mines, the quarry. It's not a mine, it's a quarry. And our laborers are going to chop down this area, clear the area for us so that we have the ability to build it. Excellent. Next house up and running, and there they move in. Great. How many students do we have now? We have 13 students currently. Excellent. So we're sustaining a good population. We could even grow faster, but we don't really have the stone for it yet. So I'm going to wait on that until this area gets built. People becoming students. Excellent. Look at this labor. He's chopping down like a madman. All these trees. I gotta pick up all these trees, though. Excellent. So our firewood is still doing pretty good. I mean, we might even consider getting another woodcutter, because really, one woodcutter seems to be struggling right now. He's barely keeping enough. We did just build a whole bunch of houses, though, so that's probably part of it. So we're getting this all set up. The laborers are gathering up. You can see, like, I can easily tell these guys carry a lot more than the other guys did, and so that is the beauty of having educated people. Excellent. Everything is cleared, so now they can start bringing the wood and iron in. Look at this. Our happiness is still high, and our health came back up quite a bit. Scared you guys, I'm sure, with the health going down like that, but it's back up, and we are good. With this quarry, we will build additional houses, and we will start considering making some of these roads stone instead of dirt. So we'll see. It will depend on how much stone we can get out of it quickly, depending on how much we need to build and expand. Because we can't stagnate, we need food, we need lots of it. You know, we hit our food cap again. I'm going to raise it up to 9,000 food. And keep those people gathering and fishing. So we just need a couple more things of iron delivered. Excellent, now it's time to build it. Now our iron is still looking good. I still have them gathering all the stone in this area, which is good. And we have a lot of people becoming laborers. Excellent. So that means the school is working. Our laborers will now be much better. And look at that, we have enough stone for what? Another house. Here it is. Alright, 71% done. We're probably going to put three or four in here to work in the stone. Probably 4 now, because our students are getting old enough now. We will do that. While we're at it, we know we're going to need roads along here. So we'll build the road there, because we're eventually going to build this trader's post. Excellent, we have it. We're going to drop 4 people into the quarry. Might even drop more, really. We've got lots of food. Our wood's doing fine. More people becoming laborers. You know, let's go up to 6 in here. Because the more stone, the better. This is actually, the quarry, if you've never done one, it's actually really cool how the animation continues. Because you can see the ramp right here. The ramp's going to come down, it's going to hug the wall, and it's just going to keep spiraling down until the quarry's, like, done. And then it will be just a hole that you can't use anymore, which will be kind of sad. But it's in a good spot for us to have that. It's not really taking up much room, so that's the beauty of it. And already our laborers are off getting that stone. You know what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get to... First we're going to raise our log limits. I'm going to put in some hunter's huts now. We haven't had them yet, so we're going to start having them now. Hunter's huts, and we'll be good. So our firewood is low again. I don't know if it's because our labor was off having fun or not. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and build another fire cutter, wood cutter. We're going to put them right next to this wood cutter, and we will get our firewood going. Excellent. Look at this stone production. I know we're gathering up this other stone, but looking at this, we've already gathered in 30 stone from this area, so this is great. So really, we're going to be able to get this trading post up and running soon, but really what we're going to need to actually get the trading post up and running good will be something to trade. And right now, we really don't have anything to trade. Our people are getting cold because they were way out in the boondocks gathering up iron. I'm sorry, or not ironstone, I'm sorry, but we needed it. Okay, so... was gonna say, what are we building? We're building these two things, that's what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and put 3 people into that immediately. So we're gonna use up that, and looks like our herbs have reached its limit, so we're gonna go up more herbs. No reason not to. Firewood is low, I know, I'm working on that. We will finish that, and we will do it. We'll get this going good. Population of about 50, 60-ish. Gatherer died of old age, replaced as that, excellent. So go ahead and put another woodcutter in. Right. Yes, that's perfect, I put the right one. We're going to drop down to 2 builders. We have the stone right now. I am actually going to make this centralized road system stone, because we're going to be using this area a lot. So I'm going to bring this thing around the market, and we're going to upgrade to stone. It's going to use quite a bit of our stone, but it will make movement a lot faster. So we'll see the benefits of it, I guarantee it. And we do have a lot of people running this way. So we might just get to the point, like, the centralized area, to these houses we'll do stone, to these houses we'll do stone, and to these houses we'll do stone. And that way, getting to and from the market will be much faster. We haven't gotten to the point where we have too many students, so that's good. We're keeping our population at a manageable growth. A lot of these people are probably stone cutters, yep, stone cutters, and then vendors. So they brought in 50 stone last season, and they're already bringing in 24 stone this, and we're just in late spring. So I don't think we had a full run earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to build the stone. And that. Excellent. There we go. Having a little bit of trouble selecting that. That's okay, and we'll bring it all the way up to there. Stone. Bring this down as stone. And also bring this to this as stone, and this. That right there doing that stone's a little vain, but oh well, I'm doing it. I have the stone right now, and you'll see a huge increase of how quickly people will be moving in this area as the stone is finished. It'll be a lot better. So our centralized area at least will have quick movement to be able to get from houses to stone quickly. Really should have put the woodcutter right here in that area to cover up that area, but oh well. See, now our 2 woodcutters are doing their job. They're getting the wood and they're cutting it up. So we're gonna up the limit. Okay, another adult working and another person becoming a student. We are stabilizing from our student growth, and we are now becoming much better for it. So now it's time for more houses. We're going to put our 2 houses there because we're going to have a lot of people working this area right here. So we're going to build the houses. And looking at it here, it looks like the stone is done here, the stone is done there, the stone needs to be done in these places. So I'm not really sure where our builders are at. They're off doing something. Did our laborers gather up all this stone? No, they're still gathering. Okay. I did designate a lot of stone in this area. It looks like they've done a great effort in getting a lot of it. And it looks like there might just be a little bit here that they're gathering up left, and then my laborers will open back up. So between the 2 things of stone, we're doing really good. And this has all its stone. Excellent. People moving in. Excellent. And we're entering into the winter of our 14th year. We're doing really good here. I believe that we've got quite a bit of stone houses. Our tool situation is perfectly fine. We might actually consider getting a mine up and running. Let's see here. I could put it over here, but I think I want to put it right over here because I can build more houses in this area. I can build the mine into the side here, build more houses, and have them get either coal or iron. I have a good chunk of iron right now, but that will eventually be gone. And our health and happiness is great. Running always, as always, a little bit low on stone, but that's okay. We are building these stone roads anyway. We got a nice bustling community going here. As far as upper level buildings go, I mean, if we really wanted to raise our happiness a little bit more, we could build a chapel, but that's a huge investment. The town hall we could build, which would give us a good idea of how things are trending, but we already kind of know how things are trending. A hospital might be a good thing to have just in case. And then, of course, like our goals stated, we wanted to get the wells because we wanted to have a ridiculous amount of wells so that we can get that achievement. But for now, it seems like things are going good. More people becoming students. The teacher again died of old age. Must be a rough job, these hooligans. And everything's looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and have another pause of this episode. We're probably going to do another one right after because I am in the mood. I'm going to upload these really fast for you. So we'll go ahead and pause here and get another one started.